Absolutely. We're joined now by Corporal Kevin Lee. Corporal Kevin Lee, so nice to have you here this morning. And we say Toys for Tots, that's the name of the drive, but it's not just Tots, it's kids from 0 to 18.
Correct.
And you're really looking for toys or any kind of gift for that older age group.
Right now, I got a chance to stop by the warehouse this morning, and what we are in dire need of is girls 10 and older.
So anything that you can give is appreciated, but that specifically is what you're in need of.
And I think a lot of people think that those gifts have to be, beauty products or things that are pretty in pink. Science thing, to get people involved in science is so important. So it can be anything. Educational toys are great too.
They are. Actually, I think one of the Marines that I work with, she's telling me those little silly band.
Oh,
those
yeah,
little band things, the balloon bracelets, they're back in. So
are they?
Yes, and they're actually on sale at Toys R Us. So they're not expensive at all. I think $10 to $15.
There we go. So everybody go on down and get some. And we're here till 7 o'clock today. Now, it's great to see all the toys here in the lobby, but what we don't see is the next step. It's giving them to the kids who really need them. You have so many great stories, I can only imagine. If you don't mind sharing a few.
That's right, Seth. We have a bunch of, not only we have Toys R Us that donated us money, Columbia Gas actually donated $10,000 to us this year, but we have those donations come from big major sponsors, but also I have two stories to tell. One from one of our events that we did with Kicks 100.9 up at the Holyoke Mall. A homeless man took his time out in the cold to help solicit money and donated $20 to our campaign. $20 he could have used for food for himself, for a bath, but he chose to be out there and help our campaign and donate that money.
It's all about giving back. I'm so happy that he did that. And what's the other one?
Amazing.
And the other one is the Harris family out of Wilbraham. Their mother contacted me about 4 weeks ago, stating that their daughter and son, Eva and Andrew Harris, told all their friends and families to donate all their birthday presents, to give all their birthday presents to Toys for Tots campaign, and it raised just over 20 toys.
Oh, so instead of gifts for themselves, they wanted to give them to kids in Western Mass. That's just amazing. It's so nice to hear these stories, and even someone who doesn't have anything was able to donate something, and that's pretty powerful.
Exactly, and it's just all different sorts of people, whether young, the homeless man in Northampton, or the big corporate sponsors. Everyone is coming together to help the campaign. That's what's nice.
I think another great important thing to note is what a teaching moment this can be for young kids, teaching them the value of giving back, and that taking one less present this year, it really helps to put a smile on someone else's face. I think there's a lot of lessons to be gleaned from the Toys for Tots drive.
That's correct,
And I think we all can say we remember a toy from our childhood that we played with for years and years and made a huge difference. Do you have a toy you remember, Kevin?
I was a big fan of Legos.
Oh,
that was my thing.
But you'll never forget it, right?
No.
I liked my Easy Bake Oven.
I had creepy crawlers. It was this way you made like little gummies that looked like creepy little animals.
It's amazing now we're, grown up, and we have these memories of our toys that we love. So you can help to make that memory for a child this Christmas season. So thanks for all that you're doing, Corporal Kevin Lee. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate you.
So once again, we're here until 7 o'clock. Today's the last day to drop off a toy. We'll be outside all hour long, but come on down until 7 o'clock tonight. We're so easy to find, too. We are right off the highway, 391, is that right?
We're off, exit 3 off of 391 in Chicopee. At the end of the ramp, you take a left. You'll see WWLP 22 News on your left, and you just come on in and see us. And I'm sure you're wondering.
Welcome back to Mass Appeal, everyone. Look at our lobby. There's people traipsing in and out of it. It's getting filled up with toys. But there's so many community partners that we work with to help make the Toys for Tots drive a success. One of them is St. Germain Investments, and we're here with Tim Suffish. Tim, thank you so much for the work that you do. Why is it that St. Germain's gets involved in a drive like this?
St. Germain's been a community member in Springfield for 80 plus years. The company was founded in 1924, and being around for a long, long time, and being involved in the lives of our families, our coworkers, and our clients in the greater Springfield area is something that we've wanted to participate in and give back to for many, many years.
And around the office, we were talking earlier, you said it's almost like we're a big family too, so you want to give back and help to support it too.
Yeah, we support Toys for Tots. We have been for many years now, and a lot of other organizations in Springfield, and it's because as employees and people that live in the community, we want the best for the people we see on the street. So it's an exciting time of year, and it's fun to give back to Toys for Tots.
And it's so important too, especially people who invest a lot of money. You want to see some of that money going back into the community, because it's better if we all have something, especially on Christmas.
It is, and we all, I mean, in Saint Germain there's 20 employees, and many of us have young kids, so I have a 13-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son, and we know and see the joy that they have on their faces at holiday time, and we just want that for every kid out there.
That's what I keep thinking about. There's something about, I mean, I don't have any kids, but I remember the look on my face. There's something about running down the stairs in the morning, and as a parent, to see that look on your kid's face, it must be really something.
Yeah, the anticipation, I mean, because kids have a week off from school, it's something that there's anticipation building for months and months, you know, from Thanksgiving on, the kids are getting really excited, so it's something that, again, we all want to participate in and make every kid have that joy on Christmas.
Oh, it's great that you do it, and the lobby, it's amazing how many toys are here in our lobby, and that's just scratching the surface.
Yeah, it's impressive coming here for a couple of years now and seeing the huge display here in the lobby and in the studio up back with all the bikes and going through the halls. There's not much empty space. There's a lot of toys.
So we were talking earlier, we're asking everybody, what's your favorite toy when you were a kid?
I remember the anticipation of a BMX bike.
Right?
But I think my favorite toy, and I don't remember receiving it, but my favorite toy was a Big Wheel. And
oh, yeah.
Those are, I think the safety laws were a little different back then, so we got ourselves into a lot of trouble, but they're just a lot of fun.
Well, there's something about giving a kid some wheels. It really helps them be free. It's something little, but it really means a lot.
Yes.
And thanks once again for all the work that you do in the community, Saint Germain Investments. It's a pleasure. But for now, I'm going to toss it back into the studio. It's almost waist deep at this point. There's so many toys here. It's phenomenal. But we're here with one of our community partners. It's Belize Motor Sales. We're here with Mike Belize and Crystal. Now, you've been involved for a good while. What got you involved in the Toys for Tots Drive in 22?
Well, Crystal had a great idea. She's in charge of our social media, and she said, geez, for everybody who likes us for the last 3 weeks, we're going to donate a toy to the Toys for Tots campaign. And we did put a budget of $2,000 on it. We had way more likes than we thought. I talked to my daughter Marissa. She said, "Dad, you're being cheap." So we raised the budget to $4,000. We brought a bunch of toys here today.
Oh, you did, and this we're looking at footage from you bringing it in this morning. Yeah, your truck was pretty full.
It was full.
I can only imagine you got that truck at Belize too. Right?
I most certainly did.
So the Facebook page, if people are interested, how can they like you, and is it still going on?
It's not, but you can go to facebook.com/BelizeAuto, and we have giveaways all year long. We really want to thank everyone, you know, for, you know, being our customers, and we like to give back, you know, so we give things away all year long.
So people can like you on Facebook, and then they can be eligible for a whole bunch of really fun stuff.
Yep.
Great stuff. Yep.
Now, Mike, I know you have kids, so on a personal level, not just on a business level, what's it mean to be able to come in here with all the boxes like we're watching you do? What's that mean to you to be able to do that?
It warms my heart to see all the people and individuals and companies coming here to put all these toys in play, because there's so much need out there. I do some work with the Springfield schools, and there's just a lot of kids who don't have nearly what they should have to have great childhood. So this really makes me feel great. Now, if people want to go the extra mile, because we were reading about this earlier, you can actually, Toys for Tots, they take cars, RVs, trailers, so people can swing on down, buy a car, and donate it too if they want to. As many as they want.
But it doesn't have to be, it can be any denomination. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy a car. But one more time, if people want to get in touch with Belize so they can get signed up for all these deals, how do they do that?
It's facebook.com/BelizeAuto.
Well, I want to thank the two of you for what you're doing. So $4,000 or so of toys you brought to the lobby.
Yes.
Thanks so much for the work that you're doing in the community. You can be like Mike, you can be like Crystal. Come on down, donate until 7 o'clock tonight. Tonight, one day only. Doesn't matter how big or small, but heck, you can even get a car and bring it down. So come on down and do it, and don't go anywhere. There's more Mass Appeal coming up right after this. Welcome back to Mass Appeal. I'm in a sea of bicycles, but I'm joined now by another one of our community partners. It's Sandra Marzian. She's the Vice President of AAA. You're having a great time today?
I am. It's great to see how generous everyone in the area is.
You've seen a lot of toys. Does this bring you back? What's your favorite toy when you were a kid?
I was big into the strawberry shortcake dolls.
Oh,
loved them.
good.
Still have them.
I feel like there may be a couple of them in the lobby.
Oh.
You go grab some if you want.
I can't do that.
No, I don't blame you.
I might be tempted to.
So AAA, you've been a community partner for a long time. What makes you get involved?
Yeah, we've been doing this with you guys since 2009, and we just like being able to give folks another spot to drop off toys. So we have 4 locations in Western Mass, so it just sort of expands the reach and makes things easier for people to donate.
So people, maybe they aren't close to our Chicopee branch today. Where else can they go to drop off?
West Springfield, Greenfield. We have an office in Springfield in Five Town Plaza. and we have our main office in West Springfield. So today's our last day for toy donations, so we can get them to you folks in time so you can distribute them to the kids. So
everybody needs to swing on by the AAA location or right here, 22 News.
Absolutely.
The other question I'm wondering, people go there, they go to the lobby, but you have so many things that people could also purchase there as gifts for Toys for Tots kids.
Right. Just another reason why it's a good place to drop off the toys is because we already have a lot of folks coming in to buy AAA memberships as a gift. We have a travel store in each location, so luggage, travel accessories, discount movie tickets, Six Flags tickets, things like that are sort of an easy grab for folks, and AAA members get discounts on those items. So this time of year is pretty busy for us, and now in West Springfield we have an RMV services there too.
So people
it gets
can come
busy,
line
so
up.
they can sort of one-stop shopping. They can come here, drop off their toys, do some errands, and get on their way. So
people you can multitask.
Right.
Thank you so much. It's a
Thank
pleasure,
you.
and thanks for the work
Nice
that
to
you
see
do
you.
in the
Happy
community. It's
holidays.
pleasure. Thank you so much, and now I'm going to toss it to Ash.
Thanks so much, Seth. Yes, I'm here with Wilda Santiago, and we're having fun out here. Isn't it a great day, Wilda? She's marketing coordinator at Eastfield Mall in Springfield. Wilda, you have a collection at the Eastfield Mall. You've had it throughout the season. Tell me about the collection that you have.
We had a very successful collection this season. Basically, our merchants, their employees, and our wonderful customers brought in toys. And we had an incentive that if you brought in a toy, then you would be entered to participate in winning a gift card from one of our merchants, like 99 Restaurant, the Cinemark Theater, also Incredible Toys.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And so you had quite a great response.
Yeah, we did. We did. Especially this weekend. We had this big chest in the Santa location, and this weekend we did really good.
That's awesome. And so
Yeah.
you brought 8 boxes of toys and bags of toys.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see that you are able to collect that much for Toys for Tots.
Right.
Why is it important for the Eastfield Mall to collect toys?
It's important because, we want to show everybody that Eastfield Mall is involved in the community, and we want to help out in different events in the community. And it's great. We can all come together, our customers, our merchants, for a great cause.
Yes, and something so simple as one toy can make
Right.
such a difference.
Right.
Now, we've been asking our guests on the show all show long. We also put it out to the viewers as well. A toy that you remember from your childhood that made such a difference that you loved playing with. Do you remember something?
Oh my God, it was this doll. I don't remember what her name was. Her hair looked just like mine. She was like my favorite doll. Lost her in a fire though.
Oh.
It was so devastating. I remember distinctly, we were playing on the back porch that night, and then the fire happened, and that's all I could think about was that doll.
Oh, but you still think
I
of her.
know.
She made such a difference in your life, and so just that one toy
Right.
that someone donated could do that for a
Right,
child, and that's so
exactly.
nice. Well, Wilda, thanks so much. It's so nice being with you. I love that
Thanks for
headband.
having me.
Your Christmas spirit is fantastic. I'm gonna have you step right this way.
Alrighty,
Thank
thanks.
you so much, Wilda.